All right, so these top 20 board games, are these your top 20, my top 20? Whose top 20 are they? Tell the camera.
My top 20.
Your top 20, because it's definitely not our top 20. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to do an honorable mention. This is number 21. What is this game, Noah?
The Magic Labyrinth.
Magic Labyrinth. Yeah, this is a game called Magic Labyrinth. The reason why I did this honorable mention, this is a great kids game. Noah thinks he's growing out of kids games, but this one uses magnets to do like a little hidden maze. Look it up on YouTube. It is a great game if you have little kids. It's a pretty good game if you have medium-sized kids. It teaches memory. It's a lot of fun. It's got a cool mechanism. I like Magic Labyrinth a lot, and so it didn't make the top 20, and it made me kind of sad. But anyway, all right, we're gonna put that aside. All right, no, we're gonna have to put it over here. All right, now look at the camera and say number 20.
Number 20.
Number 20 is what?
Colt Express.
All right, tell us a little bit. Look at the camera always, and tell us a little bit about this game.
It's like a game about like there's this train that character is on, and you fight each other, and you try and get money, and money is your victory points.
All right, what this game is, it's the 2015 Spiel des Jahres winner. It's a programmed movement game, which means that you set out how you're going to move, they set out how they're going to move, and then the plan works. So it kind of works like a programming thing. It kind of could teach that for kids, but it's really cool. It's got these big, chunky cardboard trains that make it a lot of fun, and it's a fun game too. So that's Noah's number 20, Colt Express. All right, so number 19 is...
Number 19? Small World!
All right, Small World is a fighting game. It's actually not really a fighting game. It's an area control game.
Yeah.
You have to have all your little people here and get in these areas. Tell me why you like Small World, Noah.
Because you get to change characters.
Oh, you do. You get to change races a lot. And so he has a race. You have these combinations, and you keep changing what group of people you are. Like, what are some of the races that there are?
Like, giants and wizards.
Giants and wizards and ogres and trolls and all those things. Each one has a special power and helps you fight. Cool thing about this game, it has boards for 2 players, boards for 3 players, and a board for 4 or 5, and does it go up to 6 players? We don't have that many people in our family, so we don't really play that much very often. But does this go to 6? It doesn't say for how many players. Anyway, all right. Small World's classic game's been around a while. If you don't know how many players it plays, then you're 2 to 5. Yeah. So it's board for 2 to 5 players.
Look, and it's a spoon.
No, it's not a supposed to. So we have 2019. What number is this?
18.
18. What game is this?
Carcassonne. It's a very good tile-laying game.
It is a tile-laying game. We just played this last night. Again, this is a game that the whole family can play. My wife likes this. I like this. It's very easy. With some strategies.
But you can get very mad with it.
You can sometimes if you don't get the right pieces.
Because, I got thrown.
So this one is you're laying all these little tiles down.
At first, you can't play those type tiles. Regular type tiles, you have to get a river piece.
Yeah. We have the river expansion, which kind of came with this. Now I think it comes with the game when you get it. 2001 Spiel des Jahres winner, so it's been around a long time. So it's a really still a good game. Hey, how about this, Noah? Do you know what a farmer is in this game? No, we never play with the farmers. They just add a level of complexity. The Ricks are really fun if you're going to play with adults, but normally when we're playing with the family, we just don't worry about them, and it makes the game go a little faster. You have some higher points, and so that's that one right there. What
number 17.
Number 17 is a pretty new game. What is this one?
Arena of the Gods.
Arena for the Gods. We always call it Arena of the Gods. But it's Arena for the Gods. It's by Yellow. It's the same people who did King of Tokyo. It's got a very similar kind of feel to that. It's a totally different game, but that kind of big, loud, fight your people kind of game.
Yeah, and you can get hurt by running into spikes.
You can get hurt by running into spikes. That's true.
Health fountains.
So this is just a beautiful game. I like to show inserts when they're good. See, it actually comes with this little bowl that you can put all your extra bits in, there. And so it's got all these little pieces. It's got these little standees. And then basically it is a fighting game where you are moving around on a map, and you can change the map up every time. But it kind of looks like this. You got a big grid map, see, like that, and you're attacking people. All right, so you like this game?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about this game?
That we fight.
that we fight. Yes, this is direct conflict. If you want a game that's direct conflict, this is for you. This is directly against each other. It has a really cool mechanism where you bid your life points at the beginning to get weapons, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of a pressure luck thing at the beginning. It's pretty new for us, though. We haven't played it a whole lot. So what are we up to now? 16?
16.
I think so. Is that 15? So that's 21, 20, 19, 18.
17.
So this is 16. Yep.
16.
What is this?
King Domino.
King Domino. Tell me about it.
Another tile laying game.
Another tile laying game. That may be the only ones we have. We play a lot of tile laying games, but the only ones in the top 20 are these two.
Yeah, you can get very frustrated with this game because sometimes you get pieces that you don't want because you sometimes are the last person to pick, and the other people may have chose the ones you wanted, either of the ones you wanted, and you get the one that you didn't want.
Again, this game's got a little pressure luck. We got to decide, do I want the good piece or do I want to go first next time? It's 2 to 4 players. The best part about this game, it plays literally in 15 minutes. It should not take you much longer than that to play. You can set this up and tear it down in about 20 minutes. And the great thing about that is, if you've got a family and you just need a game to play before bedtime, like right before everybody goes to brush your teeth or whatever, King Domino is perfect. This is in my top 10 right now, just to play with the family. It didn't quite make Noah's top 10, but I love King Domino. It's got a lot of strategy, a lot of thinking in these little bits of, things. I guess tactics, more thing, where immediately planning in this really small thing. I like King Domino. All right.
Number 50. 50.
Number 15 is...
Cash and guns.
What's your favorite part about this?
That you shoot people, but the reason I'm not used to this game is because I haven't played it in a while because it stayed at the church.
Yeah, this one has been at our church for a while. This is a great game, mainly because it has a great component. These little things right here. You want to shoot me? Yeah. All right, so these are really fun little guns here where we get to shoot people. But you don't actually shoot them. You just pretend like you're going to, but you're trying to. It's a social deduction game. You're trying to convince people to duck. Lots of fun, lots of yelling, lots of just laughing. Great game. All right, what number was that?
15.
15.
Number 14.
Number 14 is another social deduction game. This one is?
Sheriff of Nottingham.
All right, you like this one?
Yes, because sometimes you have to lie.
Sometimes you have to lie. Yes, in this game, sometimes you have to lie, and you like that, don't you?
Yes.
What does the sheriff say? You remember? Hear ye, the market is now open.
I have not played that in a long time because it has also been at the church.
Yeah, and we haven't played this in a little bit just because there's a new expansion out, and the expansion makes it a lot more profitable to lie. We played this with your mama. Does your mama ever lie at this game?
Well, one time she did.
One time, only one time. She never bluffs. She's always telling the truth, and so there's a new expansion that makes it where you can make a lot more money if you lie, and so we want to play with that. But Sheriff of Nottingham, that was your number, whatever.
15. Wait, no, that was my number 14. Number 13.
Yep. 13 is
Dixit.
Dixit. Great game, Dixit. Tell me about Dixit while I get a card up.
Somebody, whoever's turning it, they tell you the scene thing, and then you have to pick a card for that, and then everybody has to vote except for the person's turn whose card it is.
Probably the easiest way is to say apples to apples with pictures, because a lot of people play apples to apples, except it has a better voting mechanism than apples to apples does. But anyway, you have all these really great pictures, and you make up a story, a word, something like that, and then we play. We've played as a family so much that we kind of saw the same cards over and over again. So this is a different set. This is a set that's been at church. We're going to try this a little bit, see if that works a little bit better for us. This set plays to 12. I would never play it to 12 people. 6 people is the way to go. And actually, I think 6 is ideal. 5 or 6, either one of those works really well. All right, what's next?
4.
Number 12?
Number 12, yeah.
Is?
Telestrations.
Great party game. This is the 6-player version. So you've got
There
8
is a
little cards.
6-player.
There is a 6-player version. You can find it at Walmart, Target, whatever. This is the 8-player version. What do you do in illustrations?
You, like, if someone, like, you draw a card and then someone rolls a die and then they get that number and you choose what side it is, and then you have it and then, like, you see what thing it is, and then you have to write that down and where you write it, and then you draw it, and then the next person has to get it.
Okay, why do you like this game? That's right. That's a good thing.
Because you get to draw and guess.
You get to draw and guess. It's a thing where you are drawing pictures, the next person is guessing the picture, then you're drawing the picture. It's kind of like that old game of telephone. It gets crazy and changed. I tell you this is a better game played with adults than kids. It looks like a great kids game because kids draw, but kids like their drawings and they're really proud of them. Adults, and part of the fun of this game though is making fun of the way that people draw. That's kind of why it's fun. It's going, what is that? That is not a horse. That is a mule with a backpack or whatever. That's kind of the fun of the game. Kids though really love their drawings and they get offended when you do that. So it's a good family game. Just know it's kind of got a different feel than when you play with adults. But this is Telestration. That's your number 12. And the last one in the 11 through 20 is this. What is this?
One Night Werewolf.
One Night Ultimate Werewolf. This is the Daybreak expansion. We haven't actually played with Daybreak as much as we played with the regular one, but it's all in this Daybreak expansion now. All the little pieces, yeah, they're all in here.
It's good. It's a fun game.
It is. So it's another.
You get to choose what character you are.
And you get to close your eyes and
everything.
It's a lot of pretending, a lot of trying to. It's another social deduction game. You're trying to figure out what everyone else is. Plays 3 to 7. I don't really love it at 3. We played at 3 sometimes, but I don't love that. Anyway, that's the end. All right, say bye to everybody. Tell them we're coming back next time for you to do.
Bye. We're coming back.